Hey, what's up everybody? My name is KingZee. Welcome back to the AfterLife server. If this is your first time here, welcome in. I hope you enjoy your stay. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And if you do, make sure to check out the rest of my channel and consider subscribing. I also want to let you guys know that the AfterLife is holding open applications to join the server. So if you want to check that out, make sure to click the link down in the description below. So last episode, we built this awesome wizard tower. We also built the magical altar, and then I built the bridge here off camera. But I've been doing some work on the interior, and by work I mean just kind of clearing out some space. We have a little entrance here that still needs to be worked on a little bit. But we have all this interior space to work on. You can see the tower kind of ends right about there, and the rest of this is just open mountain now. I also had to clear out a little bit of space over here because I thought we needed more room, but apparently we don't because the spiral works just fine right here. But we can use this as like a little brewing area or something like that, possibly storage. We also have like another entrance over here, which I'm thinking about closing up. You can see it just opens up right here. I'm probably going to do a lot of this work off camera. It's going to be a lot of structure building. I'm probably going to do hopefully the entire windy staircase all the way down here, but I want to have like some more magical essence inside this area, kind of like going all the way to the top. And if we head over here actually to the top of the tower, so right over here on the bridge, we talked about this last episode being that we want a spiral staircase to go all the way to the very top and then obviously all the way to the bottom. But I want some of that magical essence, the ice magic, whatever we want to call it, to work its way throughout the tower all the way to the very top. So I'm thinking about putting like maybe an ice pillar or something like that going through here. It'll be kind of broken up and hopefully look a little bit something like this on a smaller scale, but we'll kind of see what we can do in today's episode. So I'm gonna get to work and I'll be right back to show you guys the progress. All right, welcome back everybody. Just a quick little update for you. I haven't done a whole lot, but I have got the basic structure of this thing done. I got a little bit of a stairway here, which I'm thinking about actually getting rid of, like the way down from here, because I do have a stairway in the little house where I can actually get down, and it's kind of redundant to have two stairways. I think this one works fine in here. I can use that for the entrance to this little downstairs area. I have placed an ice pillar going all the way to the very top of the roof here, and then I've put some stairs around it. I'm not going to use strictly blackstone. I might use some blackstone, but I'm probably going to mix in some ice, some slabs of stone brick, andesite, cobblestone, all that good stuff to make things look a little bit better. But it does go all the way to the top here. And then I think I might change up the roof design a little bit. I might add some windows in here possibly, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not totally set with anything just yet. I'm kind of just planning out where I'm going to have things, and then I'll kind of go from there. You can see that this kind of is a nice little platform. I can go up from here. I can go down from here. I'm just trying to get the way I want the stairs situated on certain levels before I actually go through and detail them out. But if we head down here, this is where things get a little bit interesting because I do want separate floors going down the tower and then down further below the tower as well. So here we have a little bit of a room here on the same level that we have the bottom of the house. And then if we head down a little bit further, we have another floor here, which I'm probably going to wrap around as much as I possibly can. I do have stairs I have to come down this way, so either I'll be doing some terraforming over there or just the stairs will come down at a certain angle, and this little room will be a little bit smaller than this upstairs one, but it'll give a nice little opening and maybe like a little floating stair design, or possibly we can do something different. I'm not totally sure just how the stairs are going to look, so just showing you the basics. This room, it leads into here, which leads out to our magical altar. We have our little snow buddy in here, which I've been gathering snow from. That's why we have all this beautiful glorious snow. But yeah, this room's kind of small, but if we head down further even, you can see the staircase winds down. We have another area over here which I can work with, and we have this pretty large opening here where I want to fit a lot of the magical essence in, and then it wraps around here. I think we can do something cool with this. I don't want to have like your typical railing, so I might do like maybe some glass railing possibly. And if we head down even further, another little room we can do over here, and then we can have a few rooms maybe back here, also back here, and then we'll have our big magical essence area here that's flowing up all the way up the tower. I'm probably going to move the entrance a little bit though, because you can see the center of the tower is actually right here. So if I can, I might do a little bit of terraforming and move it back just this way a little bit, give us a little bit more room for some rooms, and also for the idea that I have for the magical essence going up. But that's kind of all I got planned so far. I'm going to keep doing some work off camera, and then I'll be back to show you guys what I've done. All right, everybody, welcome back. I feel like I've been working on this for far too long, but it's just because I've been working and I haven't had much time to play. So I come home, I do a little bit of work, and then finally today I finished up the blocking in portion of our wizard ice cave down below here. I'm not really sure what to call this, honestly. I've had to do a little bit of terraforming out here, so it's messed up the ice and snow that I had here before, but I will be adding that back once I go through and start adding some detail. I'm also probably going to be doing a little bit of terraforming over in this area, so this entrance is a little bit easier to maneuver to, possibly maybe even hide it, so maybe use some stone around here to make it pretty steep getting through here. But I'm pretty happy with the result that I have so far. And we walk into this grand entrance here, which is really nice. You can see right off the bat that I've dug this out quite a bit. Still have the ice pillar down there to show me where the true center is, but I plan to add a lot of ice and a lot of glass over here, maybe do a little bit of a misty effect down below to make things look a little bit more magical. But I've tried to make it look fairly cave-like. I do plan to add a lot more detail like the snow and the ice around here, so that's what we're going to be doing next. But if we head down here, you can see we have some pillars, we have some lowered sections. I've brought the stairway up this way instead of the other way. Still have this little storage area or whatever it will be eventually, but we do head up the staircase here. We have a nice little platform on this side now. And again, like I said, I'm trying to add as much of the cave-like atmosphere that I can here. We head up the stairs. You can see that I've gotten rid of all the black stone just because I wanted to make it look more natural, kind of carved out. So the area down below here, I still have some work to do as far as terraforming, but over here, I think I want to do more of a lived-in area. So we do have our little house up top, but we have a lot of space here to work with. I could probably do like some multi-layered stuff here. Not totally sure what I'm going to do just yet, but it might be its own little separate area possibly. But you can see along here, I've kind of blocked in what I want it to look like for the natural terrain, but we still have this giant opening here, so we're gonna have a lot of the magic flowing up here until we hit this area here. So I'm not sure how I'm going to blend the magic going up through these layers here, but we can figure something out. But you can see as we get up here, we're off to the magical altar level. We have our nice entrance and exit out here. We have another staircase going up this way, leading up to the level where our little house entrance is. We have plenty of space up here to do something, maybe storage wise or just decorative wise, and then we can head into the small little house here, and this takes us to the rest of the tower, which I really haven't done anything here. I've kind of swapped out some of these for slabs, but still have yet to do really anything over here, minus add a few heads over here and a brewing stand for our potions area or whatever we're going to be having this place be. But I'm really digging the look of this thing now. Like I said, there's still a lot of terraforming to do on the outside, but as far as the inside goes, I really like how we used up a lot of the space to make a really cool cave and make it a very livable space and make it pretty magical with all this stuff in here. Once we add in the magical essence, I think it's going to look very, very cool. So for all of you that have been around for quite a while on my channel, you know that I like to do time lapses, and I haven't done one yet. So now that I've got most of this blocked in, I think what we're going to do is do a massive time lapse of me decorating the interior here. So I'm going to need to gather way more materials than I can possibly think of to complete this thing. So a lot of ice, a lot of stairs, a lot of slabs, a lot of walls. But once I do that, I'm going to start the terraforming and I'm going to start the time lapse. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I will see you when it's all done. All right, welcome back, everybody. That took a lot longer than I thought I was going to take. I knew the building was going to take some time, and I knew the resource gathering was going to take a bit of time, which we did get some help from Square Mario. He actually helped us out and brought us a bunch of packed ice. So thank you, Square Mario, for the help. But actually, the replay mod recording and editing was the most pain in the butt part. Doing interiors is not the easiest thing to do in Minecraft. And then recording them and editing them down like I did was a pain. So you guys didn't see absolutely everything, but you saw almost everything. And we have this big orange box over here that Kyle Blaine dropped off because we won a prize. I entered his little prize in the Halloween Town area. He had like a little orange room that he built inside of a tree, which is kind of cool. But we have a box in here and he says we won. So enjoy our box of valuables. I wonder what he actually did, which is kind of cool. I didn't think I was going to win. But here we go. We have a bunch of sub to Kyle Blaine, a bunch of stacks of orange wool, all dedicated to sub to Kyle Blaine. So you guys, make sure you obey the wool and go sub to Kyle Blaine because he got us. He got us with this this awesome orange prank. Thank you, Kyle Blaine, for that orange wool. But joke's on you because I'm actually probably going to use all that wool over here. So I actually like the prize. Let's go check this thing out in person. I'll do a cool cinematic shot at the end of the video, or probably halfway through me talking about this, but it's not finished. It's not finished, but you can see I still got to work on the entrance and the exterior down here quite a bit, but now we actually have a way to get in here for walking. I posted this thing on Reddit and someone had that comment to say, I'm like, well, have you ever heard of flying or scaffolding or anything like that? It's pretty easy to build. Well, not easy to build this thing in survival, but it's doable. We have my mine shaft back here, which I use to mine out a bunch of stuff. I actually had a beacon shooting up at one point, which we can actually go light. I'll do it later. I'll keep it in the cinematic shot for you guys at the end. But we have all of these ice crystals. This is what I was talking about by the ice magic. I do want to add some more of the magical essence like we do have out there, like this over here. I want to add some of that in there, but I wanted to make sure I got the ice crystals in here first so it looks kind of cool, but we can add all that stuff around there later. I detailed the floor, the walkways, some of the staircases, actually most of the staircases, I think, pretty much all the floor, and then most of the walls. You can see right here I haven't touched anything because I want to do some different things in some of these areas where I've kind of like carved out these little areas where we can walk through. I want to maybe put some storage or possibly something we can utilize inside the base. Same thing with over here. We could possibly use something over here. This is also kind of like a cool little outlook over here into the misty, foggy area, which the ice actually goes into, which is kind of cool. And then obviously the backside over there I haven't touched. And then down there, obviously I haven't touched because it's a little bit harder to reach. I figured I could do some of that stuff on stream. And I do want to add some more ice, some more snow, and obviously the glass. So I kind of want to do that off camera. Like I said, the recording of that time lapse was already a pain enough. This area we can use for some other things. I'm not totally sure just what yet, but we do have this large area up here that I really want to utilize. I might need to get one of the redstoners over here to get a recommendation on how I'm going to do it. Maybe Justin L, maybe Puff, maybe KB. I'm not sure how many other redstoners we have on the server, but I know those guys are pretty talented with the redstone. And we need to build ourselves an item sorter storage system. I don't really know what you call it, but we need some kind of storage over here. And it'd be really cool to get one of those guys over here to ask them what we can do, or maybe possibly I can look it up myself. If you guys are down in the comment section, let me know if you're free and you want to do it possibly. Maybe we can collab on it. But this place is looking really cool, looking pretty fantastic in my opinion. Like I said, still a whole ton of work to do. I have not touched up here at all, but we have plenty of materials for this. Like I said, we have been doing some gathering. I had to get a bunch of cobblestone. That's mainly why I have that little mine shaft down there. But I do have a beacon that goes, let me see if I can get down here. But I do have a beacon that comes right through here, right through the magical essence. So it goes from down in my mine shaft, shoots all the way up through here, and it looks pretty cool, especially at night. But it kind of gives that better magical feel too. We could do some areas up here for like storage possibly too. Same thing in here. And then as we move further up, we'll probably do a little bit more interior decorating as far as like making it look pretty instead of more functional. Now, Catfers actually gave me a pretty good backstory for this wizard. He's had a traumatic past and maybe he went dark, but I'm thinking that he's a good wizard now. And some of this corrupted magic has crept into this magical tower and is now slowly fading away. We still have some ice crystal magic here, but he's kind of turned towards the good side after so many years of being a wizard. But hopefully at some point I can implement the story that Catfers kind of gave us, which is pretty cool of her. You guys make sure to check her out, check Square Mario, and obviously go check out Kyle Blaine as well, and all the other AfterLife members down in the description below because they are all fantastic content creators. Go sub to each and every one of them. But yeah, I'm hoping to do maybe a little bit of a story, some lore to this area, and maybe do a little bit of a cinematic storytelling, if you will. Maybe I can get one of the other AfterLife members to read a story that maybe we can have Cappers write, because she seems to be really good at writing stories. And I think the perfect person to voice the wizard would be Blonde Skunk. But let me know what you guys think. Who would be the best AfterLife member to read the old wizard? Well, this video has been taking a long time to get out. I know I said I was gonna have more content for you guys last time. I apologize. Life's gotten in the way, but what can you do? Hopefully I can maybe put out some more tutorials, and I'm hoping to get back into the Empire series here pretty soon. And a big news update coming up for the next episode, possibly in the Empire or maybe in the next AfterLife video. But it should make my content creation a little bit smoother. But I'm gonna have to call it here, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. I really enjoyed making it. Remember, if you're brand new or haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so. It really does help my channel grow, and I really do appreciate it. Leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think of this episode, let me know what you think of the series. Hit that notification bell to be one of the first people to watch my episodes. And I'll see y'all next time here on the AfterLife server.